What have you enjoyed most about being a Leaf, playing in this market?
Um, I mean, the organization is unbelievable. The way they treat you, everything you get here is first class, and it's. I've been lucky enough to be here my whole career. I've come into the league here and been here the whole time, so it's been, a blessing that I've been able to stick with this organization the whole time, and hopefully, it can stay like that for more years.
How much have you enjoyed this group of guys too? I mean, we know you and Phil are tight, and it seems to be just in general a lot of friendly, I guess, camaraderie.
Yeah, it's been a good group since I've been here. Obviously, some of us have been longer than others, but been here longer than others. But I mean, the new guys that have come in and stuff have been great, and obviously we've lost some great guys too. But I think we've been lucky to have the groups that we have in here. And yeah, everyone's gotten along really well and been good teammates.
You ever find yourself playing the what-if game if certain bounces have gone your way either earlier this season or in the last couple of seasons? Really, the team seems to have been close at least to the playoffs.
I mean, it's hard to say. Yeah, obviously you can want bounces here and there, but I think there's been times of the year where we have gotten bounces and won games we shouldn't, and obviously there's been times where we have lost games that we thought we should have won. So I mean, it's really hard to look back and pinpoint certain areas what would have made a huge difference.
In the last couple of games, your line with Kessel and JBR has seemed to be clicking a little bit more than it has been in previous months. What has it been about the last couple of games?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really put an answer to that either. I think we're trying to do the same things that we've been doing. We've been obviously scoring on our chances a little bit more, and obviously, I don't know, we've just been finding better ways to get open and maybe working a little bit harder in the offensive zone and creating a little more zone time instead of trying to score off the rush the whole time.
You learn from season to season to try to be more consistent over the course of the better part of 6 months, as opposed to getting hot and maybe streaky, which is really the way it is in this league at times.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's a long season. It's hard to stay consistent the whole time. Obviously, that's a huge attribute to have as a player, is to be consistent year in and year out throughout full seasons. I mean, that's something that's tough to do and something that every player works on to get better at every year. And obviously, when you are playing well, you're more confident, and that's also a huge thing. And we went through a span here where obviously we didn't have a lot of confidence in the locker room, and it showed on the ice. So you got to learn from it and then move on.
Tyler, the word rebuild, some guys bristle at that in here because the sense is, it might not take that much longer to get back to, a competitive team, et cetera. So when you look around here, do you see, reasons for, the idea that this team might not take that long to get back into kind of contention mode?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of great players in this room, a lot of guys you can build a team around, and I think the young guys that have come up and been with us at the end of the year have done a great job as well. So I mean, that's out of our hands. That's up to management to decide what they want to do. But yeah, I think there's a lot of good players in here, so we'll see what happens in the summer.